Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. Welcome once again to my channel. It's Maths Time Questions and Answers, where I give you insights on all those complicated questions giving you headache at school. Today's question is a continuation of the others and is the question 3 of Cameroon GCE Board 2021 Ordinary Level Mathematics Paper 2 Section A Question 3. Stay with me as I walk you through this video. If you have not seen question 1 and question 2, please go back to my channel and you view them. Okay, today's question says, given the equation of a straight line x on 2 plus y on 4 equals to 1, determine A, the gradient of the line, B, the coordinate of the point where the line meets the y-axis or where the line cuts the y-axis. So to handle such a problem, we need to first of all change that equation of a line to the standard equation of a line y equals to mx plus c. In this equation of a line, we can easily pick the gradient and the y-intercepts, where m in this equation of a line is the gradient of the line, and this m must be a constant which can be minus or positive, and c is as well a constant, and we call c the y-intercept. That's a point where the graph cuts the y-axis. So let's get into the question proper. So for the A part, we have x on 2 plus y on 4 equals to 1. We can see there are fractions on the left hand side of the equation, so we need to take care of these fractions by looking for LCM. The LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. So 2 goes into 4, 2 times x gives us 2x, plus 4 goes into 4 1 times y gives us y, equals to 1. So at this juncture, we need to multiply both sides by 4 to clear the fraction at the denominator of the left hand side. So multiply the left hand side by 4, and what we do to the left hand side, we must do it to the right hand side. So multiply the right hand side by 4 as well. So 4 takes care of the 4. We are going to end up with 2x plus y equals to 1 times 4, which is 4. So 2x plus y is equals to 4. But we want to change it in the form. In this form, y equals to mx plus c. So we are going to take y to one side, which is preferable on the left hand side of the equation, and then we take all the other terms to the right hand side of the equation. So when 2x is going to the other side of the equation, its sign changes from positive to negative. So we are going to have y equals to minus 2x plus 4. And from there, the equation of the line becomes y equals to mx plus c. So the coefficient of x is our m, and m, we said, is the gradient. So question A, the gradient of the line is simply minus 2. So we say that line has a negative slope. For question B, the coordinate of the point where the line meets the y-axis. Okay, it's easy to just give it as the coordinate is 0 and 4. 0 and 4. But for a better understanding, let's draw a graph here, and then I explain and expatiate how we got 0 and 4. Okay, so we draw that line and we call it the y-axis. We draw the other line and we call it the x-axis. Now let's draw any straight line graph, any straight line on those axes. So we have a line that cuts both the y and the x-axis. So at the point of intersection of the y-axis and the x-axis, we call it the origin. That is a point where the y and the x both have a coordinate of 0. Okay, so what is our interest in this case? Our interest is where the line meets the y-axis. So where the line meets the y-axis is that point. So if we want to take the x value where the line meets the y-axis, we will see that the x value will be 0. So we will then conclude that at any particular point a straight line meets the y-axis, the x value is 0. At any particular point the line meets the x-axis, the y-axis, the x value is 0. Also, if the line is to meet the x-axis, then the y value will be 0 at that point. So what do I want you to take home from this graph is that at any particular point the line touches the y-axis, the x coordinate, the x value must be 0. And at any particular point the line touches the x-axis, the y coordinate must also be 0. With all these in mind, let's now handle question B. Question B says the coordinate of the point where the line meets the y-axis. So for the line to meet the y-axis, the x coordinate is 0. So we'll simply take 0 and substitute into the equation y equals to minus 2x plus 4. So anywhere we see x in that equation of a line, we replace it with a 0. So y is equals to minus 2 into 0 plus 4, and minus 2 times 0 is 0. So we are going to have the y coordinate to be 4, which we call the y-intercept, which is the c value there. So I could easily pick it up from the line, but this is how we get the value. Okay, so that is not the answer. That's the y coordinate of the point where the graph touches the x-axis, the y-axis, and the x coordinate of that point is 0. So the coordinates of the point where the line meets the y-axis will be a point, and the point will be 0 minus 4. Please, the coordinate 4, 0 is different from 0 minus 4, because when we are writing the points on a line, we put the x value before the y value. So the x value before the y value. So the x value at that point is 0 and the y value at that point is 4. So that's how we handle questions on coordinate geometry like this one. Okay guys, thanks for being here with me again this far. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. As well, don't forget to comment on the comment section. Leave photos, leave questions so that I can make more videos for you guys. Stay with me as we go to the next video. See you some other time in my next video. Bye bye.